Hey everyone, Kaleidow here and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am going to be creating the starter shack. I actually only named this after I finished, so at the very beginning of this build I knew I was going to be making a starter home, but I didn't actually know what it was going to look like, so I was kind of winging it again. At first, at this point, I actually had the idea of making it sort of like the Calante's houses that were in The Sims 2. Does everyone remember those little cube houses that were like white with, that had orange accents on them? That was in Pleasant View in The Sims 2. If you don't, I'm really sorry, but that's what I was at first basing this house off. So yeah, and this is the first time of me building in this desert place. I don't know what it's called, because I haven't really gone here much in my Let's Play, so I actually have no idea what this place is called. That's a fun fact for you guys. How do I call myself a simmer if I do not know even that? So guys, in this build, I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible because it is a starter home. I ended up going around 30,000, which is still pretty good. Still pretty cheap. I was aiming for 20k, but then I got to the point where I was just like, this is not gonna happen. I just can't. I can't. It's not gonna happen. I made the house way too big, but I do plan in the future to make a really, really small one. This one, maybe not 2-story. It would have to be 1-story for it to be less than, to be around 20k. So I might try again. So if you guys have like an idea for another style of house that you would like for your starter home, do comment down below because I would like some ideas so then I can go ahead and make that. I really liked the style that I was going here. It was sort of like I was thinking a little bit Middle Eastern style. That's what I was like trying to get the feel of with those pillars. I really like them. They're really cool. I don't know what the actual word is. They kind of felt foreign, and I really liked that, especially in this desert area. They reminded me of like the Sahara. I don't know. I don't know my words. I don't know geography, apparently. So it takes me a while to figure out how I'm going to separate the inside into rooms. I really wanted the kitchen to be not super open plan. I wanted it to be sort of like enclosed off. Oh, I've stopped doing the inside. I must have got overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, I do not know what I'm gonna do in there. I was like, oh, this cube. Cubes scare me, guys, apparently. I tried doing like 2 pillars, but I don't know. It looked alright, but there's a weird shadow. There's a weird shadow there. Can you guys see that? It's a bit strange. I really like using these full wall length, full wall height windows. I think they're really neat, and like I said in my last speed build, in my getaway one, I love the idea of being indoors, but also being outdoors at the same time. So that is something that I really like. So now I put down something that looks like a bedroom in that corner, and also there's a bathroom there. And what the area that I am planning to put my kitchen, and I'm getting into this thing where I'm putting these little tiny weeny rooms that are just to fill up space. So then the house doesn't feel like empty, but it also, I try and do it not too much because then the house might feel like overcrowded with junk. I think I got it just right in this build. So as you can see, it's starting to look like one of those Calente houses from Pleasant View with the white walls. I didn't paint the top of the roof orange though. So it's looking pretty plain right now, sorry guys. I do fix it up a lot. I really need to start not winging these videos. I need to start planning them properly. I really want to do like a a house like, oh my God, this is like what I really, really want to do for my next house. I really want to build a Portugal styled home. I'm not actually sure what they're called. They probably do have a very like a technical name, but or architectural name, but I really want to make a house like Portugal style, like the ones that they have on the coast. I really want to make one of them. They are like, Portugal is one of my favorite countries in the entire world. It's where I want to go. One of the first countries I want to go to when I go overseas. So, oh, I definitely should do that. I was going with the kitchen being all against this one wall, and then and kind of change it up a little bit later because I realized it's a bit chunky like that and average, you know? I don't want my kitchen to be average in my starter home, and also all of these counters cost monies, so I do eventually get rid of a lot of them to save some money. I was using all of the basic like fridges, sinks, and stoves. Just very basic, because we gotta save that money. Gotta save that money. I was trying to test here something that I saw patients do in her speed build. I'm so glad that Pepe has started making speed builds. Yay! So if you guys haven't checked out Girls Getting Game Bros channel, do check it out because she's going to be doing all of these amazing speed builds too. And I got this idea of putting the table through the sink from her, but it wasn't working for me. Pay, how did you do this? I was struggling and I ended up giving up. I tried so hard though, you can see. It just wasn't working for me because it might be the sink. It might be the sink. I don't know. I don't know. I failed. I feel like I failed. I really like the idea of having a table through the counter though, but that might be better for a bathroom, not really for a kitchen. So I do put these cute little shelf things above the sink, and I think they look so cute. And obviously right there I accidentally pressed 9 wrong with the wrong control or whatever. I did something wrong. I'm really liking how the kitchen is starting to end up. Now I'm just popping in a quick, simple bathroom. It is so simple. You guys will definitely have to replace a lot of this stuff. It probably will break a lot and you'll have to like repair it a lot. But you know, if you're starting from scratch without cheats, you know, well, you might have to put in a couple cashings to get this house if you're starting off, but you know, you won't be able to replace some of those things for a while, but eventually it's all set out for you guys to replace, and you know where everything will go. I really like those windows behind the stairwell. I really like how they divide the light. I really like that. I tried putting this bed in diagonal, but I wasn't sure if Sims would be able to still get into it. Like, so I went out of move objects to check, and I decided, no, I better not do that. I really like this cute little wall there to put the desk. I actually don't put the desk there, but it does look cute there for a little bit. Yeah, I love those that color of that wood in this house. I do change it up, unfortunately, because I'm so bad. I changed the entire style of the house. I was going for very neutral monotone colors at first, and then I changed it up once I realized that I want to make the outside look a bit more bam. Just a little bit more bam. I really like that little square window right there. Looks nice. Because I didn't want to spend too much money on a big TV, I just resized one. And I did put it on that rock table. I think I changed that because I think it looks a little bit too crazy. Even though I love that table. That is like one of my favorite tables. Outdoor retreat. So good. It's a really good little game pack Game packs is so much better than stuff packs, I have to say. So much better, guys. If you guys haven't got Outdoor Retreat yet, you should definitely go and purchase it. It's only like $20 in America. It's $30 here in Australia, unless they've put the price down, of course. And it's so worth it. Going on a little vacation now and then with your Sims is so much fun, and it's just nice. It's just nice. I try to use some of the Outdoor Retreat items in this build, as you can see, but then I go for these cute little chairs. I love making different colored chairs. I don't like chairs being all the same color. I'm like OCD about that. It's like backwards OCD, isn't it? Because I don't want it to be totally perfect, but I don't know. I think it looks adorable. The little copper hues. See how I've kind of changed everything to be more coppery? I'm really liking peach right now. Really loving peach and yellow and then teal. I'm really liking those three colors, so I probably will be building a lot with those three colors in my next couple builds that I'll be doing for a while until I get into something else, you know? I'm not really a super colorful builder or decorator. In real life I am. In real life I am, but when I'm building like normal houses, I want my house to be sort of neutral but with a pop of color here and there. And I do like natural hues like oranges and yellows. I especially love yellow. The one thing I've always wanted is a bright canary yellow kitchen. That is what I want when I'm older, when I have my own house. I will one day have that. So I'm just popping in some decorations here and there. I love that little Zen garden thing. It's so cute. And I was thinking like I cannot talk. I was trying to decide whether or not I should have put a little bar there, but I don't think it would have fit, and we're trying to save some money. Put some nice little copperish tiles in there. They looking nice. I think they look nice. And then I try and just make the kitchen match the same colors, like a light yellow sort of tile. I really like that orange color, that orange wall paint. I really like that color, but it wasn't matching this house, so I just left it out. Kind of kept it all neutral. I do add some more color later, and this bedroom, that bedroom sucks right now. I'm so sorry. It is really bad right now. I just have to say, I keep it boring until near the very end. I keep it so boring near the end, even. So I thought I had to put in some sort of pillar inside, or that would look just weird. So I put in that, and I'm just like, oh, it still looks like it's just floating there. So I do put a pillar there. I figure it out eventually. And, oh, I don't do it yet, but just fixing up things, bits and pieces around the house that need to be done. I do love that plaster wall. It is so cool. I really want to use that in another build just as a feature wall. Like, I saw there's a show in Australia. I'm not sure if you guys have it in other countries or if you have similar shows. We have a show called The Block, and basically it's like a competition show where a whole bunch of interior designers and renovators sort of have a game off who can renovate and interior design the best. And it is so much fun. I love watching it, and it gives me so many ideas. Actually, it really reminds me of like, because they only get to do like one room at a time, right? Well, right now they are. So that's what the rooms in The Sims 4 remind me of, how you can just like upload to the gallery just a room on its own. Really reminds me of The Block. I can't remember why I brought up The Block. I'm such a scatterbrain. I brought them up for some reason and now I can't remember. Oh, I really liked how I put that little cubby hole little area there. Well, it's not a cubby hole, it's just like a little ledge. where you can just put little bits and pieces. I really like that. I think it looks really neat. With a little pot plant. Looks very snazzy. I love pot plants. I just put them everywhere. In real life, I'm just gonna, when I have my own house one day, I'm just gonna have a pot plant house. It'll be like filled with the sea of pot plants everywhere. Yep. I love putting mirrors in as instead of artwork because I think they make a room look bigger than it actually is. But I don't think it fit into this house very well. Like, I could have replaced that painting with it, but I end up not putting it in. So I was putting in these lights. I do change them up because they're very sterile. Like, the color that comes off them is so sterile, don't you think? It's like white. White. So white. And it's not warm. It's like cold and, ooh, like someone needs to turn on a heater in here. And I put in some other lights, and I do eventually change the other ones because I realize it is way too damn cold in here. I need to warm this place up. Oh, I like these ones. These ones put a nice sort of neutral light. I like that in The Sims 4 that different types of lights throw different moods, and also like they throw the light differently. Like every light is different how far it will throw the light. It's really good. It's really cool. I like it. Like they'll spread their light differently. I feel like I sound like a crazy person, but I'm not. I'm actually trying to say this seriously. So now I'm starting to put in some of my outdoor stuff, I'm pretty sure. Put in a pathway. Because at this point I was like, I'm done. I'm just about to finish this bad boy. I do change a lot more from here though, because I get an idea. Hark, an idea. I love palm trees, so I was really excited to use to have a palm tree in this area, and I put in, oh my god, I put in a cactus garden. If you guys haven't watched my outdoor retreat, Let's Build, of my dream getaway, you would know that I love cactus gardens. My dad has one and I just love it. They're just adorable. I love cactuses and I love succulents. Succulents are like my favorite. Succulents are my favorite. And I put another little one, so then when you are in the kitchen, you peek through the windows and you can see a little cactus or a big cactus. And then I put some grass in there because I thought that would be a nice little touch to see through the window. And a little succulent there, or aloe vera. I love resizing cactuses and plants, all plants. They're really fun to resize. I hope they can still get through that front door though. And yeah, I just chuck in a lot. And also I like how you can look through that window while you're sitting down watching your TV. You can look through the window and see the garden. I really like that. I really like it. It's just like how you can be in the kitchen cooking away or doing the dishes, and you can still look outside and just be happy and be outdoors while you're indoors. So I'm trying to figure out here, how am I going to fix this bedroom a little bit? I think I put in a single bed. Yes, I do. I put in a single bed for a little bit. And now here comes to the fun part. So I decided to add a little bit of planks on the top level because I thought that would look neat. And then I add this slanted roof. It's like slightly slanted. I think it looks really neat. And I tried to put a pillar there, but then I was like, why am I putting a pillar there? Let's just make the room bigger. And then I get the tin roof that is that lovely red. I love it. I love it. And then I realized that the doors need to be changed color, and I find this copper color, which is really nice, but then I have to change all of my windows to that gray. But that is okay because it actually matches that plaster wall color a lot better. Looks a lot better. It's all starting to come together, I feel. Like, you know how sometimes just a few little changes can do so much? And I do delete those glass ones and replace them with these. Also, I think it's not with these ones, it might be the next one. With these white ones. I think that white picket fence looks really nice. I'm not sure if it's actually a picket fence. And I also put this little roof trimming on. I've never actually used that yet, but I think it looked good. Oh, and I made that a lighter orange. Looking nice. Pretty snazzy. I am liking this build very much so. I definitely think I might use this in a Let's Play maybe. So now I'm fixing up this bedroom, which is definitely problematic. Like, there are so many problems in here because it is too plain. Way too plain. Oh yeah, and then I realized I don't have a bookcase, so I just plopped one down there, like a simple one down there. I moved that across and I finally put in a wardrobe. We didn't even have a wardrobe, guys. And then I decided that a double bed would be much better. And then just make it sort of neutral-ish. I like that painting. I like it enlarged, but I don't think it suited that little area. And then I wanted to put some sort of feature wall in here, and I really wanted it to be bright and orange. So I do put it on that wall opposite, well, it's on the side of the bed, I guess. And I add these lamps. Oh, I really love that desk lamp. I think it's so cute. So cute. I do add a painting, and it's a desert one. Very, very cool because you are in the desert, so why not have a desert painting, I guess. And I'm not sure, I wish that I kind of worked on those white planks a little bit more, like maybe a bit more of a neutral color. I wanted to use the planks that I used in my last Let's Build, but I didn't want to do it all the same, like have too many things the same between all of my speed builds. So I tried to work with the white, but I definitely think I would change that to the other planks that I like more. But you know, even dark wood in here would look nice. I think dark wood would look even nicer. But oh well, that is what I ended up going with. And then I just add the planks up in the normal area, and oh my god, it is done. We are up to screenshots. So that is the front entrance, and this is the bedroom. All nice and simple. And the desk and the wardrobe. And here is the cute little dining table, which you could actually add another table. Here is the kitchen that you can see, and the little lounge room, sort of. I really wanted to take that screenshot of my little ledge there. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to let me know down below what you would like to see next, like to see me build next. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.